Hey guys, gwyned here. Gonna do some more of these games, trying to learn how to play this Infect deck. I am playing against Joe Cool, and he is playing his white weenie deck, I presume. I don't know that for certain, but that's kind of what we've been practicing with. This, kind of for the first time in a while, looks like a relatively decent hand. So I will go ahead and not mulligan this. I am on the draw, so alright. Don't have a turn one play, but we'll have a couple creatures, have some pump. Look at the island here. That's definitely good. My opponent doesn't have the turn one Gideon's Lawkeeper, so that's also helpful. Armored Warhorse. Okay. Ponder is nice, but let's see. So if I drop the Ichor Mirror, does it keep him from attacking? Because it becomes a 3/3. He'll probably just swing in anyway, and then I hit for one, but it's the same thing if I hit for one either way. Probably getting in damage is better than killing this creature. Yeah, we'll just play the Blighted Agent and see what he does. It's probably also the one who's more likely to use the pacifism effects on, which is what I'm guessing is here. Yep. No surprise there. So now we will... So if I ponder, I can't play the other Blighted Agent. But that's not the worst. We'll go ahead and ponder here. Oh, wow, nice. Alright, so I want all of this, I think. Let's go ahead. The Glistener Elf is probably the least that I want. Or would I rather have... So next turn, I'm still going to have 4 mana. Yeah, the Cisbear is going to be helpful. I don't think I need the pump yet, so we'll do it. Doesn't really matter here. That way we won't shuffle, and here I'll just play the Ichor Mirror. Could leave a green out for mutagenic growth, but I kind of doubt I'm using it here. So he looks like now he's flooding out. So I'll take 2 here. He'll presumably have a play. Question is, does he have 2 plays? Loyal Cathar is bad news. Another Armored Warhorse. Alright, well, let's go ahead and swing in with the Ichor Claw. The nice thing is that it is a 3/3 if it gets blocked. I'm guessing he won't block it, but, you know, I've been known to be wrong before. Oh, he's going to go ahead and give it to me because he gets the 2/1, I guess? No, he's just going to let it go. So obviously not doing anything with my first point of poison there. We'll get the Cisbear and the Glistener Elf and pass the turn back. So he's down to 2 cards, so that's helpful. Can block the Loyal Cathar. Could have the pump effect. In fact, I suspect that he does. So he pumps. This becomes a something, something, something. I can pump as well. Forces him to use it. He gets in for, yeah. Wish I had a fog here, but I don't. Question is, do I want to go ahead and block this? It does take a lot out of it, but I lose an attacker. Yeah, I think I'm fine with him hitting me for 8. Ouch. I mean, but even pumped, I'm not going to kill it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it this way. So I'm almost certain that he's got it. Oh, he's just going to use mutagenic growth. That was not what I thought he had. So I think I will just go ahead and do the same. And he'll get a guy back at the end of the turn, but which can't block. Okay. So 1, so I do 4. Yeah, that's, wait, 4, 8. Yeah, that's a good game. And that, my friend, I guess is how this deck wins. So there we go. So, yeah, actually got a decent draw, and it does work out. So I can see how this deck can be powerful now. It's funny, it's kind of all or nothing. Anyway, let's go to sideboard here. Got a plan. A couple fogs. I think I like all the naturalizes. We're going to pull out the Ranger's Guiles and the Mana Leaks. Do I want all of the fogs or just 2 of the naturalizes? I've got 3 naturalize in. Now, Apostle's Blessing can do a similar kind of thing. Do I want... So I pulled out the Mana Leaks and the Ranger's Guile. I think Apostle's Blessing is decent. You know, I could also do Turn Aside to get rid of those things, but I think Naturalize is better because I don't have to have it in hand. Same thing with Apostle's Blessing. Let's try that. Alright, so we will go to game 2 here. See how this works out. Alright, my opponent is still sideboarding. So, yeah, the ability to, okay, I'm beginning to see kind of where this comes from. It's pretty much, it seems, okay, now again, it seems to me like it's very much all or nothing. You either have a great hand and you can really kind of play it out and just kind of sneak in and get the damage, or you have nothing and you die. I'm sure there are some grindy times as well, so... Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not sure it's proving to be all that helpful, though, other than I think what I need to do is sit down and think about the different things it could have, and maybe that's where this will help, is that it will really allow me to be able to think better about what the possibilities are for Infect and know how to block and know how to respond. So here, I mean, the Ichor Claw Mirror, Mutagen, I mean, I got one creature, I got 2 lands, though. If I had a blue, this would be an easy keep. I don't have a blue. I am on the draw. I think I'm going to very cautiously not mull. I think that could go either way, but you know, this deck is so, you got to get lucky anyway. We might as well just get lucky. Alright, so the Fog I think is actually good in the right setting here, particularly if he uses his pump spell. So he finds a Loyal Cathar, so that's not good. Here I think we just Ichor Claw. Question is, do I go ahead and use Mutagenic Growth here? I think the answer is yes. Go ahead and tell me what he's got. Oh, interesting. So, Mutagenic Growth doesn't do anything. Okay, so he just dies. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. I really don't have much that card even hits. So, alright, so it really would have been great to have drawn a island there. Now I may have to Titanic Growth, but I suppose again that's, well, I can Mutagenic Growth, I suppose. Get rid of the Cathar. So we'll go ahead and do that. He could easily have a number of things, but he may not. So he has Guardian's Pledge. Alright, so he goes up 4, he becomes a 3, there's nothing I can do, and he dies. Okay. Now that's the guy still dies, but he'll come, oh, he didn't, that's weird. So why didn't that trigger? So he had he was a negative, so the yeah, I don't, someone smarter than me is going to have to explain what just happened there. So we'll go ahead and play the Ichor Claw Mirror. Oh, he died on end step, so he didn't get him back right away. Interesting. Okay, I get it. I was going to say, it didn't make sense with the -1 counters that he would go ahead and lose that, so I'm with it now. So no reason to fog there. Let's see what else he's got. Perilous Mirror is bad news bear, and a Loyal Cathar. Okay, so probably not winning this one. Might as well attack with the Ichor Claw, because if he wants to block with Mr. Perilous Mirror, at least, yeah. So he has to trade it off. So now the question is, do I want to save it? I don't think I do. I'm going to play out the Rot Wolf here, but my chances are going downhill fast. Now he's out of cards. He's got a Bonds of Faith, which I can't do anything about, so I take 6 here, 5. I take 5. Follow-up play, he doesn't. All blue in hand. Nothing I can really do. I think, yeah, we'll just pitch this one. So let's go to game 3. Alright. I think Fog is gonna be fine. I might have used, maybe it would have been better to have used it then. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's just go to game 3. It's definitely very combo-y, and if you don't get the combo, it just doesn't seem like it works very well. But I guess, I mean, I've always said it's a combo deck, and I think that is proving to be the case. So yes, I'd like to play first. This isn't great, but it's fine. I mean, it's a 4 land plus a ponder, but I got a Rotwolf and a pump. So that would be another thing I'd be interested to hear in the chat is, you know, or I'm sorry, not in the chat, but in the comments is, you know, what's a keepable hand? Is a creature plus a pump and some land keepable? You know, what does it take to actually make a playable, keepable hand on your, especially in your opening 7? You know, obviously a great mix, you know, is, you know, what you're looking for, but yeah, I think there's some. I'd be interested to hear more about that. So he's got the Gideon's Lawkeeper. So hopefully he doesn't have a lot of other creatures. It does constrain his mana somewhat, which is nice. Unless he's got another 1 mana dude, which doesn't look like he does. Okay, so that's the mana constraint there is actually really good. So presumably he'll tap him down. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and play the Rotwolf. Hope he doesn't have pacifism effect here. So if he does, he can hold me back pretty well. I will ponder next turn. Perilous Mirror is not the worst. Claw Mirror is great. Let's go ahead and ponder. Glistener Elf, Forest, Claw Mirror. More guys is probably good. Did I play a land this turn? Yes. So, but I could do both Glistener Elf and, okay, so we'll do that. It does give him some targets for the Perilous Mirror, but he's going to have them anyway. So, let's see what he does here. Presumably he's tapping the Rotwolf. Oh, he's going to tap down the Blighted Agent. Interesting. I will definitely swing in here with the Rotwolf, because if he wants to block, I get a card. And, you know, yes, he gets to take out something, but, you know, I'll trade that for a card. We're basically trading a card. You know, he takes out one of my, I draw a card. In fact, I draw a, another Claw Mirror. So I trade a Blighted Agent for an Claw Mirror. That seems fine. I keep a lot of pressure out. So let's see what he does here. Again, he is kind of mana constrained by the Lawkeeper. See if he's got the Loyal Cathar, which is probably his best option here. He's got a Bonds of Faith on the Rotwolf. Okay. No other play. Thinking about dropping another creature. He's going to go and drop another Loyal Cathar. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess I knew I was drawing that forest, didn't I? Alright, so I swing in just with the Claw Mirror here. Because, well, I don't know, he blocks the, since he has no trick, I think I'm fine swinging it with both. If he wants to block one or the other, I'm going to be able to get him, so. I mean, I'm fine with him getting a creature back. Especially since I get another creature. And, you know, the Loyal Cathar is good, but I'm not as worried about it like that because I can't block. And it not being able to block is pretty decent. So, obviously, I'll take my 2 here. And we're pretty evenly matched. Of course, he's still got 4 cards. So, Warhorse is fairly bad news. And he's got a Sky Hunter as well. Alright, so here, this bear is pretty good. I think I'm just going to swing in with these 2, see what he wants to do. Just going to take it 3, 7, okay. Leave blue open, get the Sparrow down. Alright, so let's see what else he's going to do. So he's down to 2 cards. He's got plenty of land now. I think I'm swinging with all 3 of those, huh? I mean, so he casts that, it does 2, 4, 6. So he does 12. This is where fog would be nice. But he does that. He can tap one guy down. He'll presumably tap the Cisbearer. Okay, so 3. If I hit for 3, 7, he's dead. So forcing him to do that seems decent. Of course, maybe I just don't care. So he drops another guy. Could have just the mutagenic growth, which does 2. So I block there. He does it. Fun is asking if I'm here. So the question is, do I have any good blocks? I mean, he does that. I'm at 18. He can't play 2 of them for the win. But do I let him have that much life? Am I worried about the unhollow? I mean, that would cut the damage in half. Let's see what he wants to do here. So now if he pumps, he only gets 4 more damage out of it, which isn't as much. Or those guys just trade. Yep, knew he had it. And it doesn't actually save that guy anyway, so that's great. I take a bit more damage. He does nothing there. Let's see if he remembers to tap that guy. So I do 2, 5, so I'm just 1 short. So maybe that was a mistake. Unless he has another one in hand. I'm in pretty good shape. So now I need to block the 2, 3. Do I? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if he's got that, I'm probably just dead. That way, I mean, it basically means I don't have to worry yet. That's the right play. See what he does. Does nothing. So yeah, so that's game unless he has. Nope, he doesn't. So there we go. Sorry I wasn't talking there. I was thinking that through, watching it. Maybe you could have won that one a little earlier, but hey, you know, a win's a win, especially against White Weenie. Seems like it's a tough matchup. So guess I did a little better. I'm starting to get the hang of this, so I hope you've enjoyed.
Also, let me remind you that if you want to keep up with my videos and articles, you can follow me on Twitter at gwyned42. That's GWYNED and the number 42. I also regularly publish articles over at puremtgo.com. You can search for me by the username gwyned over on that site, or click on the link below to get the most recent list of all my articles covering Standard Pauper. Finally, if you enjoyed watching these videos, please remember to subscribe to my channel and post any feedback or comments. Thanks for watching.